Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm here with another video tutorial in which I'm going to tell you that how can you implement third-person controller and a joystick in your game. So the platform that I'm going to select for it is Android. So let's just go to build settings and select Android and switch platform. So it's always recommended to use the existing kits whenever you have to implement a functionality that's already done and that's already available. So you can also write your own controller for third person, but it's recommended to use the existing kits that are already serving the purpose. The reason being that if you are going to write your own code, it's going to take longer, and the existing kits are much refined already. So today I'm going to use Unity standard assets to implement third-person controller and Control Freak to implement the joystick. For both the kits, I have provided the link in description from where you can get these packages. So let's get started with that. If you have to download Unity standard assets, you can go to Unity Hub and you can go to installs. After going to installs, you can click on install editor, and in install editor you have to go to archive, and then you can click on download archive. In download archive you have to go to 2017 because till the version 2017 Unity standard assets was by default the part of Unity, but in further versions they have excluded it. So you have to go back to 2017 and click on install and click here and open. Now you can see that in the add module sections under the dev tools there is standard assets. So you just have to select that and you can click on install. This way standard assets will be imported into your project, but there are external links available from where you can directly download the standard assets. And also one such link is provided in the description. So for you guys, I have already downloaded the package. So let's work with that. I'll simply go to the downloads and here is the Unity standard assets that I've downloaded. Just drag and drop the standard assets package into the assets folder of Unity project. Now importing all the assets will take a little while. So finally we have imported the standard assets into our project, and you can see that there are a few errors in the console. Let's just clear those. The first error is regarding the GUI text. It is because GUI texture is obsolete now and we have another variation for it. So let's just rectify it. You have to use Unity Engine dot UI and replace GUI texture with the word texture only. And this is resolved. Then we have another error which is exactly the same thing. You have to rectify it in the same manner. Unity Engine dot UI, and rather than writing GUI text, which is an obsolete way of writing, you only need to write text. Okay, so we are good to go. Now we have all the issues resolved, and let's see that how to implement third person. So just go to the scene view and let's add a 3D object plane, and let's set it scale to 100. Okay, so this plane is going to serve as a ground, and in our standard assets package you have to go to characters. In characters folder you have to go to this third person character, and then there is this prefabs folder where we have two prefabs, AI third person controller and third person controller. So let's just bring our third person controller in here and give it the value 00 in here. So now we have third person controller. In third person controller, there are two scripts attached to the third person controller. One is third person user control and the other is third person character. Now, all the parameters and all the values are already set in this. If you have to explore these further, you can go to the script and study it, but we already have a configured prefab. You just need to drag and drop it in here, and you have your third person controller ready. Now, since our platform is Android, if you're going to hit play button, the character won't move. It won't be moving through the keyboard keys since the platform is Android. So we need to have a joystick in it. So now let's just see that how can we have joystick. To implement the joystick, there is another kit that is Control Freak 2. You have to install that and you will be able to move your character through joystick. And here we have this Control Freak 2 touch input package. Okay, just click on import and all the assets will be imported. The link for this package is also given below in the description. You can easily download it through that link. Okay, now we have CF2 installed in it. All the files are imported and this wizard asks us to install it. Click on install. And all the scripts are being compiled. Yes, here we go. Now we have this plugins folder in here. What you have to do is you simply have to go in here, Control Freak 2, and you have this prefabs folder where you have this other folder and this rigs folder. Yeah, in rigs folder you have to go in FPP and TPP and you have to select the CF2 FPP rig. Just drag and drop here. Okay. Now, in order to make this kit work, there are two components that definitely need to be added. We don't have an event system right now, and we don't have a gamepad manager. That is provided with the Control Freak 2. So you have to go Control Freak 2, and you have to add this event system and gamepad manager if missing. So just click on it, and now we have this gamepad manager added and also the event system. Let's just go to the game view and zoom out a little. So this CF2 FPP rig, we have this in here and it contains this run button, joystick and the jump button. Now let's hit play. It's again zoomed in. We need to zoom it out. And you see that we are moving our joystick and still the character is not moving. Now there's a reason behind that. The reason is that we do not have our axis configured. If you have to configure your axis, only then you will be able to move your character through the joystick and move these buttons. Now again hit the play button. Control Freak 2 also gives you another option that whatever parameters are used in the gameplay, you can view them. Just go to CF2 Assistant and it will show that no axes are and no parameters are matched with the axis to control. So you just have to go to the virtual axis and see you have this horizontal and vertical axis and then you have mouse X and mouse Y. So basically mouse X and mouse Y are there to move the screen. They are used to control the camera and horizontal and vertical axes are to control the movement of the player through the joystick. Go to Control Freak 2 and there is this another module that is CF2 script converter. Click on this. Now it will show you all the scripts that are present in your project and you have to see that which are the scripts that are controlling the movement. Now as I have worked on that, I know that in Unity Standard Assets there is this a third person character script user controller that actually controls the movement. I'll uh, check this, and there is another script that controls the camera movement, and that is the free look cam. Now I have selected these two scripts, and if I'll click on convert selected scripts, so what it will do, that it will analyze these scripts and see that which lines of code are controlling are managing the controls of in your game, and it will automatically shift the controls onto the joystick. So just click on convert selected scripts, and now our scripts will be changed. Now let's just hit play. Now you can see that our character is moving exactly with the input of joystick. But there is one issue still that we are facing, that is the camera is not following the character. So for that, you have to have another prefab, that is free look cam. It is also present in the standard assets folder. In standard assets, there is this cameras folder, and in that there is this prefabs where you can see this free look camera rig. Just simply drag and drop it in here, and you can see that it's having a pivot and the main camera with the tag main camera. So you have to switch off the existing camera in your project. And on Freelook Camera Rig, there is the script that is actually doing that, Freelook Cam, which we also selected while we were shifting the controls, and we have to assign a target. So let's just drag this third person controller in here. And this is another script, protect camera from walls. So if there is a wall and your character, and you have to see the character uh, through the wall, or your camera is the wall is between the character and the camera, so what it will do is it will just exclude the view of the wall and you can see your character. Well, anyways, now we have our camera and also the third person controller. Now let's just hit the play button. Zoom it out a little and see, now our camera is moving with the character. And if you have to move your camera, this is also working. Okay, now in Control Freak, the settings are such that the joystick will move wherever you're going to click, there will be joystick. I personally don't like this setting, and I would like to tell you that how to fix it. Just simply go to CF2 FPP camera rig, go to this joystick region, and here you have this dynamic region that actually enables your joystick to move here and there. But since we don't need that, go to move joystick, and here we have this move joystick region script. Just select none in here and it will be okay. And then there is this another option of sticky mode. Just uncheck it, and now you can peacefully work with the joystick. And in the scene view, I'm going to show you this look trackpad also. See, this is the region of look trackpad. We are going to extend it till here and here, whereas we're going to move our joystick in the corner so that these both areas do not conflict with each other. And now we have our game view. Let's just hit the play button. And now you can see our joystick is fixed in the place and we're able to move the camera. And now when we have to move the character, simply you have to move the joystick and the camera is following the character. And you're able to move the camera on the screen. So that's it guys for today's tutorial. If you want to learn more things, do subscribe my channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you so much for watching.